LALECHE. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we us again. The Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General, COCHRISTSZ, and various most specials. More is our Comingsz, various most Soons, especially some various most specials youngers, including, of course, April Services, Rosa Services, Rosa all the Gages, Jenna Squares, I've spent a lady, Lee's, Vanessa Saya, and lots more there. And, of course, all their mothers and aunts and our sister Kazinas. We have, of course, Anne Marie's and Julia Marie's Equals, Barbara's, Dave's Divines, and Jennifer's, and lots more there. And we'll hear more of the names of our great grandmothers, a lot more names in just a few moments. So very essential our great grandmothers, and that's what we like to call ourselves, all of us, everyone's including Jews, Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General, COCHRISTSZ. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languages of person history, so on this our homes and all our planets, past, present, futures, and context for heavens on this all earth, we also call ourselves other names, such as including as every young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and Arrows, all the females and males that God has created and incarnated, past, present, future, shall be reunited again, back and forth in circles, time and balance and contact, force habits on this whole earth. Now, does that mean in any way we're trying to usurp the ever-loving powers and authority of the one Mother, ever-loving, ever-living powers and authority of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustatings, including us and all that we knows and has ever known and shall ever knows, past, present, futures, all our families and communities, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equals reparatively with the eyes in it, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to go stewards and appreciates. And so we says, Namaste, the divines will not Greece, the divines will use and all. And we says, because we are all related, we are anything, all and everyone's all related, because we know that we are all related, we shells and cans and cans and shells come together again, back and forth in circles, time, in balance and contact, force heavens on this all earth, all our dreams, we all have our dreams all fulfilled, and therefore we also calls ourselves other names, and we also says the lights within us, Greece the lights within you and all, Couszmic, Samas, Proxies, Baval, Chaim, Shalom, Mir, Pache, Sol, Salam, Ubuntu, back and forth to Medica, release before it's after rain, especially as important right now, and of course, but in connection with all the others, and of course, Namaste, Chinquays, Mercies, Chow, Shanzavaz, Sayonars, that's Vedanyas, Trios, good days, and all the languages are all the heritage and lands and continents beyond to the planets, because space-time is not linear. So we can all say, let's love and lives ever young, long, and prosper everyone's and also on this solar planets in contact, and for heavens on this solar earth. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as Co-White Cat Buffalo Women's, co-changing women's, co-Iroquois, co-Claimers, co-sister condition, co-custom brothers, nieces and nephews, nieces, great and grands of the clans and gens, and we call ourselves co-sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kajinas, co-katinas, co-kaoki, co-mamari, co-avos costeros, co-kanyas buddhas, co-rishas and yamayas, say that, rishas and yamayas, and of course, co-zawshans, co-vasayas, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz, among other names. Now, none of these names intimidate you in nature languages, they simply use means anointed. Anointed to do what? To bring together the divine feminines, the divine masculines. Now he is divine democracies. Now cosmically used for heavens of the solar earth. And so therefore we also call ourselves other names, such as co-white calf buffalo women's, co-changing women's, co-Iroquois, Scottish mothers, and co-sisters, co-custom mothers of the clans and gens. I said already. So we also call ourselves other names. We call ourselves always Christmases, always Happy New Year's, holy babies, nativities, females and males. Always sacred grounds babies. We call ourselves co-cupids, Voltrinidans, co-psyches and neurosis, co-esterlins, co-easterlins, co-esterlins, and co-easterlins, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is the 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is the kindness and wisdom of the Galileans, of the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, all the females reparatively, for all the females and males equally reparatively, and of all the apostles, families are connecting them to the ancient heritages, of course, of the Venusians and Marsians of Atlantis, also called Hesperides, Pleiades, Atlantides, Thrace, Ubuntu, back and forth to release, Force, Every, Vedics, Druidics, Celtics, and lots more, so that we want to have real stargates and stargates, open stargates of sacred grounds and always ever risen planets and worlds and earths. And the last shall be first go first, Team for Real Stargate, Star Trek for Parity, Peace, Culture, SZEVENSZ on the Stars and Contact. Now, it sounds like a fantastic co-currently open the Stargates and the Couszmic Chrisztsz for Reborn for the Humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the numerical rule, which you can read at 5050.wordpress.com, and just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us on the shows. You'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives, use, because you too shall and Gens joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Secretary General Scots, and you can see our family trees there, and yours too, represented by picture frames. And we start genealogically first with our great grandmothers, and then also equally so all the Shakitas are family said equally, and especially so essential for starting fresh and opening these targets and making the circles and balances, calling and leading our youngest generations, all has and always in always circles and are always be males and males. And so you see some of the names we can't say all of them, now we'll say some of them. We have Jigana and Queen Esther and all the Iroquois, Goddess clan mothers, and co-sister brothers and nieces and nephews, and nephews and nieces, including especially more recently Barbara Herschel, Liz Costanza, Virginia Vulnerary Neutrons, our young couples are there, and we call our Colette Buffleman, my Roseman Pro, and especially my Patricia Sunflower, and especially Martha, equally Martha of Myrtle, and Sophie and Laura, and then my secret crickets and loyalties, and especially, and of course we have our Bunches families, our amazing graces, our Lily and Gallas and Goggies and Beverlys, and Rachel Morris and lots more there, and Blooms and lots more there, and of course we have our Richard Demise, we have our Elias families, our Monica and Sylvia, so lots more there, Eugenia. And we have, of course, our Solarian families, our Esther's hands, lots more there, and our reintertwining Nazarene Church, our branches, our hearts, our Magdalens and Nazarenes, Australian Liberty, Australian, equally, especially, it's Syrian, Radiant, Syrian, traveling back from Certain, Curdy, Julian, and Fresh, Net, Richard Rose, Marie, Grandma Papa, Grandma all the grace restored, Grandma Dorothy's teaching on the lessons of the Wishers and the Wishers of Oz that we all are, with Grandma Lynn and Leonia and Jenny of the Gaia family, Shirley, of course, and of course, our Diaz and our Barbas and Lynn's, Leona's, Jenny's, our Rachel, our Barbas, Capitals, Hubleys, Ken Shashin, Balance Ones. We have our current generations of female families. We have our Esther's and Rachel's, Anna-Marie's and Julie Anna-Marie's equals, our Barbas, our Diaz Divines and Jennifer's and Georgie's last more there, and our youngest generations. April's and Richard's and Rosette Shirley, Soul Secretary of Egypt, Hesh Personnel, Sensitive and Heart, Service Horse Party, Lighting Leaves, and especially equally the House and Gretel, Lee and Ruff, Benjamin and John's Blessed, most and more are coming to raise, always these ceremonies, always related leases, the Parity, not patriarchy, every ye's blessings.